Welcome to Kolda in the south of Senegal, Casamance. It's the next day. I had a good sleep, and in this room there are two beds. This third one in the small. I opted to sleep in the small. Let me show you. I didn't sleep in that. I slept in this. Do you know why? When you're alone, it's good to have a small bed because of the warmth. That one is like sleeping in cow's crowd. So today is another day, and today we go to some place called Brooklyn. So watch this video to the end. Subscribe if this is your first time here, and even if it's your first time and you've never subscribed, subscribe to this channel. Let me show you the rural Senegal. This is the place where I have been staying tonight. But it's beautiful. It's somewhere in a town of Kolda. They have a swimming pool there and some beautiful cottages. See, this is the kitchen. It's time to go. We have embarked on our journey as we usually do. As normal, we are going to work, and we received word that in the village that we are going, unfortunately they lost a member. We do not know the age of the member or the religion, so we are being told that if this member is a Christian, it will take 5 days for us to go back to doing our activity in that village. If it's a Muslim, it's a day. If it's an old person, it won't take a lot of time. But if it's a young person, it may take a long time for people to mourn and finish mourning so that we can continue with this activity. So another thing is, it rained yesterday a lot. You can see even the window of this vehicle has some water. It rained a lot yesterday, and we are worried because we do not know how these rural areas will be. So with our hearts in our hands, we pray that we make it to this village and we find them ready to be trained for this activity to be successful. So when someone dies, they take 2 days for Muslims and 5 days for Christians. Nothing will be done during that time. But what do we do? So we left Folda, and now we are on our way. You can see the villages of Senegal. They are huts and huts. But don't say they are poor. They are not poor. It's just the way of life. This place is very hot. If you don't use grass thatch, you may not survive because iron sheet or concrete will keep the heat in. This is River Songorogoro, a tributary of the Casamance. Now imagine the size of the Casamance. It's a lake. They depend on this river. There's a market here somewhere. A weekly market called Luma. You've been seeing this and you'll be seeing this because this is the way of life. The market is here today, to move to the next town tomorrow, then the next town tomorrow. It's called Luma. You see, some people have iron sheets, but when you look at the house, it's extremely big. The reason behind the big, keep away the heat. We are now crossing the Casamance. You can see people have kept fish. After fishing, this is the Casamance. The river Casamance. And finally, the river Casamance, the famous Casamance of the Senegal. Big white river, looks like a lake. This is where people fish and also do a lot of other things, but the main thing is fishing, because this work happens recently. You know, Senegal is very flat in a way that the seawater comes into the rivers, comes upstream. You may think it's a river, but the place where the river water, fresh water joins the seawater is way inward. So when this water is salt, it cannot be used for farming, but only fishing. And fish is the main food. At this point, this water is fresh.
This area, you see the difficult. You can see the men stay on the
Home.
on the home, or on the tree. Discuss, take a diet, but
Eat food. Women work in the
women
farm.
work very hard.
Yeah.
Men are just they want just to stay.
Yeah.
To stay.
That is the culture.
Yeah.
The culture of this place.
Because he say if the women cannot do that, he can never pray for her to have to go to the paradise.
To heaven.
To heaven.
Yeah.
So
You heard that. So, in this area of the Casamance, the culture is like this. The women work on the farmlands. They work hard, provide for their families. They go to the farm, till the land, plant and harvest. While the men sit under trees, talk and make merry. And you know why? Because they believe that the woman has to work so that the man can intercede for her to go to heaven. Okay? So the women work and the men collect the bills. You know, when we harvest, I sell and I'll be the one to work with money, not a woman. So, I don't know, but it's changing nowadays. People are changing. You find a lot of men working on their farms, not like before. And we are finally in the village of Sumbudufueni, and you can see who are coming from mourning. They have finished mourning. They have buried their kin. You see, all these people are coming from that village to mourn. So it means he was a Muslim or she was a Muslim by the way they addressed Sumbudufueni.
Okay. So we just finished our training here, and what you have seen is medicine, local medicine. And wow, there's a lot of heat, but it's good. So this is the village, a lot of mangoes. And people, you see, these are farmers. We just finished the training. We go to the next one. This is called Sumbudufueni. Yeah. Very hot. It's in the Casamance, Seju region, Bunkiling department. So this is Bunkiling. This is the village of Sumbudufueni.
The village of Sumbudufueni. Now we're leaving. We have to go to the other side, lunch. You know, this is how people live. You see, this is a wall, and some people use iron sheets, but do not forget, most people use grass. And if they have used iron sheet, the house has to be very big, like this one. Why? To ensure that there is circulation of air so that doesn't keep a lot of
So we are
heat.
close to where Sadio Mane comes from, the village of Pambali. That's why many people want to play football in this area, because of the influence of Sadio Mane. This is cassava. They will have things like this. This town is called Jarume, but they call it Carrefour Jarume. I've learned that Carrefour, a supermarket back in Kenya, Carrefour means junction. So Carrefour is the junction. Carrefour Jarume, the Jarume junction. So Carrefour, the supermarket, means junction. So this town is Carrefour Jarume, in the Jarume commune. Jarume commune, Bunkling department of Sejus region. Carrefour Jarume. Now this is the junction. One goes to the Gambia, another one to Guinea. I don't know what is the junction. This is the junction. Carrefour Jarume. You see, this is Carrefour. Carrefour Telecom. Because Carrefour is junction. In the junction, you have junction going to the Gambia. You have a junction going to Ziguinchor and Guinea, and another one going to Kolda, Tambacounda.
Alright, we continue. There's a lot of water bodies here, so you may not know which is the Casamance, or which is Songuruguru, or which is Saloon. But this seems like it's connected to the Casamance. And if you are able to look on this side, people plant rice, but this side doesn't have rice. But look, if you are able to look at the other side, it's rice. So what they do, they block water from the other side from entering this side, prevent it from bringing saline water into the rice. These are not coconut trees, these are palm oil trees. So these guys at some point harvest the palm oil trees and cold press the palm oil. It's usually pink, and you see it in the next videos because I'm thinking of buying some. So you see, people love football here. Sadio Mane comes from this place, and these are local buses. Lampfal, that's a company, and this road goes to Ziguinchor. Looks like it's about to rain. I hope it won't rain on us. But what do we do? Yeah, it's starting to rain. It's raining heavily. Remember, the road is a dirt road. What are we going to do? Do we stop somewhere and then enter these big, huge houses, or under this tree, or into this school? No, we just have to go on. We hope that we are going to make it to where we are going. We're going to do what we are supposed to do and continue with our journey.
I don't know if you can see. Rain.
Oh, it's raining a lot. I know you are asking yourself, are those grass-thatched houses not raining inside? They don't. In fact, they are very good. We are following this bus, and we are scared that we might hit pothole because we are going at very high speed. But also, we are scared because we don't know whether this place floods along the roads. You see, there's a lot of water on the road, and we are going at a very high speed. We are here already. It has rained. Now the problem is, we fight the people we were coming to train. You see, we are all waiting for the rain to stop so that we can continue with our activity. And it looks beautiful after it's rained.
This is Swaki.
Swaki.
It has rained cats and dogs. Swaki.
Look at the young men swimming in the run of water. You know, in Senegal, when it rains,
young boys are swimming in the muddy waters. This is the village life.
you know, when it rains in Senegal, young kids and young children and children generally will go swimming in the muddy waters. They make fun out of it. It's the village life of Senegal, and they love it. You see, they are very, very happy as they do this. You can hear them shouting. You can hear them getting excited. Not forget the ducks. After the boys have left, the ducks or the geese join the band. They are also excited to swim in the rainy water. It's not cold in the Casamance, so they can afford to do that. Both the people and the geese, without forgetting the 2 chickens which are being rained on. They're still happy. The geese continue to enjoy as we wait for the farmers to come. And finally, they come, and we have to go to the farm and train under the rain, falling rain. Our car had been stuck, and we had to unstuck it from the mud. This is what we are scared of. And now we have to go home. This happens every day. The sun is going down, and we don't have an option but to drive over 200 kilometers. We have to go back to Kolda because this is where we are sleeping. And remember, if you like this video, hit the like button and do not forget to share it with your friends and kin. Subscribe